When Costa Heart Season 9 came to a close on Sunday night with the episode that featured some major developments for Lucas, Elizabeth, Rosemary, Lee, and the rest of the Obali, from an engagement to baby news to a devastating fire. Here's what went down in the season finale of the Hallmark Channel series. Hello Hearties, welcome back to our channel. Let's have a complete review of Costa Heart Season 9 finale episode. Elizabeth takes Lucas's disappearance in stride, but his cousin Gustave is worried. She agrees to ask Nathan to ride out to check on Lucas, who is moodily chopping firewood and reading Henry David Thoreau in the woods. The mountie and the saloonkeeper have what may be their most cordial conversation yet, with Nathan camping out with his former rival. It seems a genuine friendship might be brewing between these two. Last week, Henry Gavin fled Hobali after deliberately causing an explosion that led to the mine collapse. But his time on the run is short-lived. A pair of mounties cart him back to Hobali, where he is greeted as a hero for his efforts to prevent the mine from reopening. Gavin actually turned himself in voluntarily, much to Bill's dismay. But the businessman is ready to take the punishment for what he did, and he doesn't want to be praised for it. He gets Elizabeth to squash Rosemary's story about his actions. Gavin also turns to God for help when what's to come. He makes a generous, though anonymous donation to the church. And when Joseph makes a jailhouse visit, Gavin asks him to show him how to pray. Similarly, Miss O has apparently cleared her name in Chicago. So does this clear the way for a romance between her and Nathan? Perhaps, but there's also another matter of faith. She confesses to Molly that she's developed feelings for Nathan, but she doesn't feel that she can act on them because he was her patient. A guideline that would seem to mean she wouldn't be able to have a relationship with anyone in Hobali, as she is the town's only doctor. Right now, it's not clear whether Nathan had romantic feelings for Faith or May, but his daughter Ellie would like him to make up his mind. She is ready for her dad to get married. On the other hand, Rosemary has suspected she might be pregnant, but she can't just pop by the pharmacy and pick up a pregnancy test. She was not sure if she is expecting, because if she is not, she will have to deal with the disappointment. Elizabeth eventually convinces him to talk to Faith, who explains the sign of pregnancy. Rosemary has been keeping her big news a secret from her husband, but she knows she needs to be honest with Lee. One morning, Rosemary feels a flutter and realizes she is definitely expecting. She wakes Lee up with the big news, and once he realizes what's happening, he can't contain his excitement. Moments later, he is out on the street in his pajamas, sharing the news with all the neighbors. Everything seemed to be good till now, but it's not all happy news in the season finale of Costa Heart. A fire breaks out at the Queen of Hearts, sending the town into a panic. Fortunately, no one is seriously hurt, thanks in large part to Hickam, but the saloon is completely destroyed. Between this and selling his shares in the oil business, Lucas is facing a somewhat unclear future, at least when it comes to his career. Another person whose future is unclear is Bill Avery. He has finally accepted that he needs to take his health seriously. He is putting his affairs in order ahead of heading to Union City for treatment, he tells Elizabeth. Bill insists he is not going anywhere anytime soon, but this is a sobering turn of events for Hobali's judge. And this episode, Joseph is also at a crossroads. He wants to prove that he can make it on his own as a businessman. That caused him to Bristol when Lee secretly intervened to get him a loan. And it also led him to reject offers of help from Minnie's father. Once again, Minnie proves to be the calm voice of reason. She gently reminds Joseph of the difference between self-respect and stubborn pride. He agrees to talk to her father about going into business together. This season, Lucas and Elizabeth's relationship has been deepening. There's been little doubt that marriage is in their future. The only question has been when Lucas would pop the question. Any uncertainty he felt had to do with his own guilt about putting Elizabeth and her son in danger with the Walden situation and his role in the possible reopening of the mine. But once he returns from his camping trip, Elizabeth tells him she will never doubt him, and he says he feels the same way about her. That sets the stage for the biggest moment of this episode. He and Elizabeth are walking with little Jack, who is collecting rocks and handing them over to the grown-ups. But one of those rocks is not like the others. As Lucas tells Elizabeth that he's called her father to ask for her hand in marriage, little Jack hands her something. It's an engagement ring. Elizabeth, I've never been more sure that you're the one that matters. And I know that you're the one that I will love forever, he says before getting down on one knee. Allow me to be a father to your son, he says. Elizabeth, will you marry me? Elizabeth says yes, much to the delight of little Jack, who couldn't be prouder of the role he played in the proposal. With Elizabeth and Lucas engaged and Rosemary and Lee expecting their first child, there's plenty to look forward to in a potential When Coast to Heart Season 10. There are also a few lingering issues that could carry over into new episodes. Gavin is facing serious prison time as a result of his mine sabotage. Bill has said he will do what he can to help him, but as of now, Gavin seems to have resigned himself to a future behind bars. There's also that brewing love triangle between Faith, May and Nathan. Then there's the matter of Molly and Bill. She drove him to his doctor's appointment, and when she returned, she had some news she was very eager to share with Faith. The episode didn't reveal what happened, but could Bill and Molly have finally moved from flirtation to something more serious? With Bill facing his own mortality, it's a definite possibility. We will just have to wait and wonder what's next for the folks of Hope Valley. So this much for today's video. We hope you liked it. We will deliver more news of When Coast to Heart as it comes in. We will have all the burning When Coast to Heart spoilers, updates and news you're looking for. So visit us regularly. Thank you for checking this video out. We will see each other very soon with another video. If you like this video, give us a like and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. If you have anything to say, do let us know in the comment section below. We'll make sure to reply to your comments.